wonderful theatrical experience in New York last summer. I'm sure many of you know that Annie Gets Your Gun was a big hit for several seasons in New York. Bernadette Peters got the Tony Award. The show got all kinds of awards. And then in January of last year, a new person came into the show, and I started getting phone calls and emails from friends saying, you got to see this show again. You got to go back. You got to see this new person. You just got to go. You got to. You know what I mean? Well, you know how sometimes, no matter what anybody says, you just keep dragging your feet. You think, I don't know if I want to see that thing. You know what I mean? Well, now don't be mad at me. I have to admit, one of the reasons I didn't want to go, is because this person is a country singer. Little twang goes a long way with me. Well, I finally got myself there at her next to the last performance, and thank goodness I know the producers, so I was able to see the last one as well. If I'd gone earlier, I would have seen her 10 or 12 times, I bet you anything. One of the best 5 or 6 musical theater performances I've ever seen in my life. I'm talking about Reba McEntire. Man. Well, of course, we all know what a wonderful voice she has, and I know now that she's done some acting in films. But that's one thing. It is quite another thing to stand on stage for the first time in your life and pull a character together. She had never, ever done that before, and it was just the most miraculous performance. She's absolutely born to do theater, which is really why I'm talking about all this. Now, I can't believe that she won't be doing theater again. I'm sure she's off somewhere making millions. I hope she is, in television and concerts and heaven knows what. But I can't believe she's going to be able forever to do without all that love that was coming toward her over those footlights. So I bet you anything, one of these days you're going to see Reba McEntire advertised in a musical theater piece, and if you do, don't be like me, go immediately. You promise? Okay. So, figured I'd do one of Reba's numbers for you. Haven't got my rifle with me. Haven't even got my buckskins. What the hell? Oh, my mother was frightened by a shotgun, they say. That's why I'm such a wonderful shot. I'd be out in the cactus and I'd practice all day. And now tell me, what have I got? I'm quick on the trigger with targets not much bigger than a pinpoint. I'm #1. But my score with a feller is lower than a cellar. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun. When I'm with a pistol, I sparkle like a crystal. Yes, I shine like the morning sun. But I lose all my luster when with the Bronco Buster. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun. With a gun, with a gun. No, you can't get a man with a gun. If I went to battle with someone's herd of cattle, you'd have steak when the job was done. But if I shot the herder, they'd holler bloody murder, and you can't get a hug from a mug with a slug. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun. The gals with umbrellas are always out with fellers in the rain or the blazing sun. But a man never trifles with gals who carry rifles. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun. A Tom, Dick, or Harry will build a house for Carrie when the preacher has made them one. But he can't build you houses with buckshot in his trousers. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun. With a gun, with a gun. No, you can't get a man with a gun. A man's love is mighty. He'll even buy a nightie for a gal who he thinks is fun. But they don't buy pajamas for pistol-packing